Hey guys, Captain Foley with you. Nice to see you today. So, today, I brought this in. This is my snap together Bandai Lit Enterprise refit. And I brought it in here just so I have not only paint references, but lighting references as well. It does have a few light leaks. This model wasn't perfect. Like I said, it snapped together, so I should have really glued these into place so that they would be tight, but I might get around to that. I might also paint the sensor dish light blue. So anyway, or clear blue, sorry. The Tamiya clear blue would work really well on that. So this looks really good. It doesn't have the registry lighting, but it's a cool little model. And it's very accurate marking wise, as well as, well, almost lighting wise. But anyway. So as I mentioned in my last video, I'm going to have to do some Raytheon lighting for my warp engines here. Sorry, just needed to turn on the overhead light. So I have to do some Raytheon lighting for the registry numbers on here, as you know. So I'm just going to go through the procedure of doing that today. Now, what you're going to need, what I'm going to use is masking tape. And I buy my batteries at Costco. They come in this clear case with like a cardboard backing. So I've kept all of these. So I'm going to use these. I'm also going to use these for when I do the light or the windows around the back here on the big model, so that you can actually see my office. There's my lounge, which I spent a lot of time on. I know that the UFP symbol is more next generation than movie era, but I don't care. I think it looks good. So anyway, so what we're going to do, first of all, we've got to decide which bottom we needed for the secondary hull, which is this one. This one has the grid lines back here. The one we're going to be using is this one. So we got it here. It's got the smooth tail fan piece at the back. So got that worked out. But what we're going to need to do with this is going to grab our decal sheet, and I've already done one. Well, I only need one. But you use a marker and you draw around the decal you need to light block for. I think it might have been this way. Hold on here. Yeah, because if you look at the registry numbers on the way they're lit, it's kind of like that. It kind of just skirts the edge of the actual numbers and letters, so we're going to go with that. So I got this marked out. I got to cut this out, the shape, and then I'm going to transfer that shape onto my masking tape so that I can put the masking tape on the inside of the engine and then do my light blocking, and then I can remove the tape afterwards so I have that glow coming through from behind. I'm not sure if it's going to shine through both the base white color and the pearlescent. That's going to be a test I have to do, because if it can do both, that'll be fine. If it won't go through the base coat, I'm going to need to just mask off this side and just do pearlescent over top of this. But we're going to have to see how that goes. Also, I'm waiting from Gulliver's Skill Modeling. They're going to send me instructions too on how to separate this engine out so that when the warp engines come on, the light doesn't bleed through to the other lights. And this side, the inner side of the outside warp nacelle, is going to have to be light blocked with the black I don't have to do gold necessarily on this, but I'm going to do black, and then this part here where the warp engine is, because this part's going to be clear, it's going to have to be like a white, maybe even the pearlescent white, just so that it reflects the light from the warp engines. So we're going to get on to cutting that out, and we'll be... Okay, so we got this cut out. I did a little bit extra around there, just so it's a little bit bigger. Put it over top here. Might actually be too big. I have to trim that down a bit, especially on the... Let me see, that's better. Something like that. And I've been looking at reference